I cannot believe how cool this travel trailer toy hauler is. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Miles with Firmly Unbound, and if you are a returning viewer, still here at the Hershey RV show, and this is a product here that I actually don't recall that I have ever made a single video on before. So this was something that just caught my eye as I was walking by, and I could not just go without getting a video of it for y'all, because this is a Forest River Salem FSX, and it's their Platinum edition, and it is going to be, where's the model number on it? There it is, 290 RT-KX. This thing, you can see the layout here. It has a garage here in this toy hauler compartment, but this toy hauler space here, it's so impressive. It's so different from what you traditionally see from a toy hauler. I mean, it really stood out to me. There's a lot of things that stood out to me about this unit, actually. And just in case I can't find the specs online, because this is a new floor plan, sometimes they don't update it by the time I get this posted online. We're gonna try to squeeze through here and get to the specs over here real quick. Move this table out of the way and come back over here. So you can see on here, this is 36 feet 6 inches long. It is unloaded 8,161 pounds and has a 1,821 pound cargo carrying capacity on this travel trailer. So it's a pretty dang heavy travel trailer. I would definitely recommend a 3/4 ton truck to tow something like this, especially if you're going to use this for the toy hauler aspect of loading things like whether it's ATVs, motorcycles, side-by-sides, whatever it may be, into that garage space. Definitely recommend a 3/4 ton for that. You're gonna have two 20-pound propane bottles up front, power tongue jack, spot for batteries, and then we'll go around our non-campsite real quick. Storage space down through here. It is a wood-framed travel trailer, so you can see that there. Fiberglass-sided wood framing on this travel trailer. You have these Lippert quick drop stabilizers. Now, not only do these shoot down like 3 times quicker than your standard manual stabilizers, from what I'm being told. Also, if you just push on this RV and try to shake it versus ones that have a more traditional stabilizer like this, they are way more sturdy. I can absolutely go and push this thing and rock it back and forth even with the stabilizers down. These are about as rock solid as they come and going to make the RV much more stable for you. Up front, this looks like this is that feels like it's aluminum front cap there, and then you have this rock guard up here, and has a nice looking color scheme as well. Let's get back to your campsite so we can kind of go around and look at what it looks like a little bit more thoroughly. So it has like a white front cap, and then it's a little bit of a gray tone on the side with the blue, black, and gray accents as well. You have the black glass entry door, and you get an outdoor kitchen on this model, plus the outdoor kitchen is all underneath the awning. So you have this nice big hangout space outside. Awning covers both entry doors. You have a tankless on-demand water heater, outdoor shower on your campsite. So I really like that. A lot of brands putting the outdoor shower on their non-campsite. And you have a spray port here in addition to the outdoor shower, so you can hook a hose up to that as well. You're gonna get a griddle cooktop in this outdoor kitchen space and an Ever-Chill refrigerator. So a nice little mini fridge there. You can see again, this here is the price here at the RV show. This is with the Keystone RV dealership. So not the manufacturer Keystone RV, but this is the dealership here in at the Hershey RV show. And that's what the pricing is looking like on this model here. Now, as we keep coming down this way, this is a big speaker here and another big speaker there. So those are what those pieces are. And as we come down underneath here, you can see it looks like these are where your propane lines are running, and then it has a fully enclosed underbelly, so all your water tanks and water lines will sit above that enclosed underbelly there, above the insulation. This has, wow, a tire brand that I have literally never seen before, but it is a 225 75R15 tire on that. Standard leaf spring suspension. I can't even quite read exactly what that brand name says. It's written in a little bit of cursive, and it's like Tamarack, it looks like. So, never heard of it before. Tankless on-demand water heater. Have standard entry steps here, and then you do have the solid steps on that entry going into the kind of living space up there as well. And then stabilizers again here off the back. So 4 stabilizers in total. Of course, with it being a toy hauler, you're going to have the patio off the back, and then you are also going to be able to drop this down into a ramp so you can load stuff up into the garage portion, and it does have prep to add a backup camera there as well. Now as we go back this way, let's go ahead and hop inside, and as we go to hop inside, make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think about this model. I mean, I love to hear y'all's feedback and what you think, what you like, what you don't like. The manufacturers also like to hear that, and they do watch and pay attention to those things. So let us know what you like and what you don't like. As soon as you walk in, you have these bar stools right here and a nice spot for eating right there, or whatever you want to use that for. If you wanted to just remove these, because they are a little bit, not terribly in the way or anything like that, but they're just slightly in the way. When you're walking in, you can also just remove those if you would like. Real quick, just want to make sure all the specs here are the same. Okay, same exact stickers there. Make sure everything lines up. Oh, and got to show this. Sometimes I forget to show these on brands because this is new that we're seeing so many brands do. You now have the privacy shade installed here in this window. So this is not, I mean, if you just started looking at RVs, you're probably like, whatever. But for the longest time ever, you had to buy this after the fact, and it was just another additional accessory you had to pay to get installed. And then a lot of times they installed it from the top going down, which this just makes a lot more sense, because if you're trying to look out the door, but you don't want people to see that you don't have a shirt on or whatever it may be, you can just have it up to your neck level or whatever it may be and still have your privacy. Now, as we go inside, this has the VersaTilt King bed. Now, this is where I really want your feedback for sure, because there's actually two different ways they can build this. Right now, it has the VersaTilt King bed with a privacy shade. Now, the benefit to the privacy shade and not having a hard dividing wall there is that if you are taller and you want to have your feet extend off the bed and not hit anything and not be limited with length, then that is the best setup to go with these privacy shades, because there's no hard wall there that your feet are going to hit. Now, if you're taller and you have a hard wall there, then obviously you're not going to be able to stick your feet off the end of the bed. So those are the two considerations, but they could do a hard wall here in the middle, do pocket doors on each side and give you more privacy, or they can do it like this. I think personally, I actually prefer this, and I'll tell you more about that when we get back to the garage portion, because I imagine a lot of people looking at this will be looking at this with kids, and the kids will kind of have their own space, so you still can have a bit of that privacy, and we'll see more of that when we go back that way. Now, here we see a lot of similarities from what we've seen with other Forest River lines. So you have, these kind of bins here for storage underneath there, and then this should, open up underneath here. You have access to your pass-through storage compartment underneath there as well. On both sides of the bed, nice looking handles. Spot to hang clothes here. A little bit of a cooler tone in the LED lights as well, which I certainly appreciate that. Storage space through there. It's not super cool though, but it is it's definitely not a warm tone, that's for sure. And then you have spot to hang clothes there as well. LED light in your privacy shade, fixture that they built in here as well. So that adds in a lot more light in here, and I really feel like that is a nice touch that they added. You have a Kenwood audio system here in the ceiling that I just looked up at, and this is an 84-inch tall ceiling, so a ton of ceiling height as well. You have two recliners here. These are going to be directly across from where your TV would be. Your TV can be installed right here. It does not come with the TV from everything I'm seeing, and that is where it will be installed. If you want to get a TV installed, if that's important to you, and it is on a tilting, base here essentially, and interesting how they built that in and just put the mount on the base, and that gave you the storage space back behind here. So definitely an interesting concept and idea too that's not very common. Has a Coleman Mach AC system, very quiet. It's on full blast right now. I don't have to talk over it, and it is ducted through this travel trailer. And here in the kitchen, really nice looking space in here. I mean, this is a lot of kitchen space, especially for a toy hauler. Let's get the light on in here. There we go. So countertop space here. You're going to have storage space back through here. These are going to be two pull-out drawers. And then as we push these back, those are, because we're not level, having a hard time wanting to stay in there. Not a solid surface countertop, so this is going to be like a pressed wood and wrapped countertop there. It does have LED lights up underneath here, so that looks nice. And then this is going to have a pull-out storage space as well. And that's nice. It's just a magnet latch on there, so catch as well. This here looks like it'd be an oven, but it's actually your microwave, and then this looks like it has a air fryer function to it as well. So going to be a air fryer essentially that you have there. Underneath here, under your sink, more storage space. Really glad they did the magnet latches on the cabinets. I appreciate that, and I prefer that over the little janky clips. You have a 3-burner stove. And that's a pretty wide cooking surface there as well. So 3-burner stove, and up above there you have a vent fan as well, so it will vent out smells while you're cooking. Storage space up above your oven. That's going to go all the way back to the sidewall, and then back through here as well. All unobstructed through there, so all in open space. Big countertop space here. It's looking kind of cluttered because of all the stuff they have on here, but it is a big countertop space nonetheless. And then you have a nice round sink, so not terribly common in a lot of travel trailers, but it works in this model, and that is a really large space there as well. And it does have this little cutting board that it comes with there, it looks like as well. Here you have the Everchill refrigerator, and this is something pretty cool I have not got a chance to show on camera yet, but check this out. Whether you are coming from this side of the refrigerator, or let's say you just came out of the bathroom maybe and you wanted to open it on this side, you can open it from either side. This is something that is new for 2024, and I've seen both this brand Everchill and I have seen Furrion have these in some different products. But that is something that I think is a really neat idea, and it just makes sense in a compact space like a travel trailer. So let me know what you think about that, and if you think that's cool, because I certainly do. But let me know your thoughts. Storage space up here, and then both your recliners. Let's do a check real quick. They lay down almost flat, so not too bad. And let's see if they're actually comfy. They're a little bit more on the firm side, which I actually like. So I would definitely rate them higher on the comfort scale. They're not too plush for me or anything like that. And I think most of you will find those pretty comfortable. I'm glad that they recline back a good amount. Back behind here, adjustable shelving. That goes all the way back down to the floor. So you can adjust those shelves there, take them out completely, and you have storage space there. Even thinking like, I mean, you could put things like if you took the shelves out, or just put the shelves up high, you could put things like a broom back there, or a cordless vacuum, or stuff like that could be kind of tucked out of the way. Pull down pleated shades. They're black pleated shades on your windows. And I just noticed too, like here in the bedroom, outlets and USB ports on both sides, and it does have a USB Type-C port there as well. Going to be important because from everything, it looks like the iPhone 15 is going to have the new USB Type-C connection, so that's going to kind of be the standard connection it seems like phones will be going to. And then real quick before we start heading back, you also have your controls for the fifth wheel, or not the fifth wheel, the travel trailer. It feels so big, it feels like a fifth wheel sometimes while I'm in here. Sometimes I really feel like I'm in a fifth wheel as I'm talking about this. And then you have your solar charge controller, so there is solar on the roof as well. Now as we head back, look through everything in here, and then you're going to have this hallway back in here. We're going to get to the garage in a second, but let's go into the bathroom. Turn the light on here in the bathroom. Light switch to the left. There we go. Ooh, I did not expect to see that. You got the LED light bar there in the shower. Definitely appreciated. I think every single product should have that. So that way if you're taking a shower at night, I mean, we still have a bit of natural light coming in here, but when the sun goes down, it gets a lot darker in that shower. So that definitely helps. This is going to be a plastic foot flush toilet there. And then you have a plastic two-piece sink. Now because of the great ceiling height in here, although there's a pretty big step up into the shower, it's still about 6'4" maybe, possibly even 6'5" to right here, plus another 3 or 4 inches here. So I would say you could easily be like 6'7" and comfortably fit in here, maybe even 6'8". So very comfortable space. Now I do wish they would have mounted this up higher. Like, camera is at my eye level, and that is about to hit me in the chin. So gonna have to duck down tremendously to get underneath that, or just hold it up over my head. Whereas they could have just mounted it up a little bit higher and would have helped out us tall people a little bit more. You have a vent fan up here. It's gonna be a standard vent fan with that. You have 3 shelves coming down there. This is going to be just a mirror, no storage behind that space. And then a stainless steel faucet. Gray plastic sink, good amount of countertop space. shelving storage here and storage space underneath there. Now as we go back to this garage, this is going to be a 12.5-foot garage. You have tie downs here. These are going to be, you know, kind of like a D-ring style tie down there. Have a 1,500-pound capacity on that. And this flooring, it stays the same as the flooring in the rest of the travel trailer for that kind of vinyl flooring. So it doesn't give you a toy hauler feel in here. It feels like a just big open bunk room. And I could see a lot of people just using this as a bunk room. Maybe you don't want a toy hauler, but you want a big bunk space. Like, look at what this is going to offer for that. So this here is how this all converts. You can see you have some different mechanics here where these will fold down. These will fold down. This also folds down flat against here, so you have room to load cargo in here. And then when they're in the down position, this is what it looks like. Some interesting things too, like how this ladder swivels around. So you have the ability to move this thing around how you want it. And the only thing I don't know is it doesn't look like there's a real easy way to like delete the ladder permanently. So, I mean, it is, oh no, actually, I think if you want it up out of the way, it's going to require just to move that sofa and then it'll fold up flat against that space there. But it can kind of get out of the way for you with you being able to swivel it to the side. You have your sofa set up here, so you can have a sofa on this side and a sofa on this side. And essentially this is going to give you 4 individual bunks when you put everything down and collapse everything down. So you can see how back here they got some of the cushions out of the way, but this is your other bunk cushion there, and that's your other backrest cushion here. Plus it does come with this table as well. So you have this table that can be a freestanding table here in the middle of this space. You also have this that can act as like, you know, a countertop space, a desk space, just a spot to sit down and hang out, put drinks on, whatever it may be. And then as you go back this way, spot to put a TV on the wall so you can get a nice big TV there. And then you have shelving space here where this can all be adjustable, so you can adjust the shelving height on this. Comes with these whatever these would be called, the crates. I can't think of what the heck this like material is, but you have those there as well. And then this here, it's rated for 2,200 pounds in this space. However, the cargo carrying capacity on this travel trailer in general is under 2,200 pounds, but that is what this space is rated for. Outlets and USB Type-C port here, outlet there, and same thing on this side as well. Plus, on these windows, these have like a snap-on curtain, so this is going to be more privacy with those. And then on this big window here, you're going to have a pull-down black pleated shade. So let me know what you think about this space. How do you see yourself using a space like this? Would you use it as a bunk room? Would you use it as a toy hauler? Would you use it as both? Or would you use it as something completely different? Because you could also take this stuff out if you want. If you just wanted to open up this space, you want to do something totally different, this stuff can easily be taken out as well and you can make it what you want. So please let me know what you think. Just notice too, you have a skylight in here, so that's going to let in some more natural light during the day. And then of course on the patio you have your spot to hang out. It does have an opening here to get off of the patio, so you have a door right there. And again, prep to add a backup camera. You have a light right there as well, so you can have a light illuminating this space. And there is no screen that comes down. I was talking to the rep for this product and he was saying something about how there will be a screen to come down. So maybe that'll be something we'll see in the future, but not on this particular model that we're looking at here at the show. A lot of times here at this Hershey RV show, they bring some prototype products that aren't like fully through all of their stages of production. So that is something that may be coming. But that is pretty much everything on this travel trailer. So I'm really curious your thoughts, really want to know what you think. I really think this is interesting, obviously, because I stopped what I was doing to film this thing. And I don't do that very often. So I thought it was a really compelling product that was very different than anything else I've seen here. So I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And I'm really curious to hear your feedback. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.